Good day, everyone. How would you like to know certain techniques in providing a quality teaching experience? Different countries have different cultures and different strategies. Today, we will learn the basics of conducting the class on these three important factors. The first one is first impression and make it a lasting one. For many clients, it is important that you have that connection the very first meeting. Look professional and be prepared. Ready yourself and check your grooming. Your clothes must be smart casual. Check the facility, check the venue. It should be free from any noise or distraction. No clutter on the table, please, so everything looks tidy and ready. Do audio and video test. We highly recommend that you use noise-canceling headphones to filter unwanted ambient sounds. Make sure that your materials are all prepared. Please read your students' profile so you would have an idea how to deal with them. Take note of their names and call them by their first name. It's just okay. Establish a rapport by sending a note on the Skype message box at least 5 minutes before the class. Make it personalized like, "Hi Tara, I'm Kathy, your trainer. I look forward to meeting you soon." Or, "Hi Tara, this is Kathy. I'm excited to meet you. See you shortly." These are just but some samples, and we suggest that you make different templates of your own, so all you have to do is to copy and paste without having to use the same words over and over each time. Greet with a smile, then confirm video and audio clarity. You can say, "Hello Tara, welcome to my class. Can you see me? Can you hear me clearly?" Or, "Hi Tara, how are you? Is my audio and video okay?" Always check so you can adjust accordingly. If there's a concern with the connection, please advise your manager and IT as soon as possible. Always look at the camera instead of looking at yourself on the monitor. Better yet, angle the camera that is facing you so it looks like you are facing them when you're talking to them. Make an appealing introduction like, "I'm Kathy with a C. My name comes from the Greek word katharos, which means pure. Now, what's the meaning of your name?" Your approach must be friendly and interesting. Make your students feel that more than the lessons, you'd like to be their friend and you're going to help them every step of the way. Please refrain from sounding very intelligent or superior or arrogant. This may intimidate our students. Most of them may be experiencing having the lessons the very first time. It's just but natural for them to be shy, hesitant, perhaps conscious, or even frightened. Do your best to make them feel comfortable, because if your students are tense, they will not learn. Allow them to enjoy the learning experience by giving praise in every small progress. The next one is consistency. Keep an approachable demeanor at all times. Listen to them when they speak and allow them time to answer. Respect their beliefs and never argue with them when they're expressing their opinions. Everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion, so please, there's no wrong answer here. Make the conversation lively and always positive. Be sensitive. If your student said something or you noticed something, please respond accordingly. Don't just let it pass. If your students are not feeling well, you can ask questions like, "Are you under the weather today?" With the use of this idiomatic expression, it stirs up your students' interest because it may be something that they have encountered the first time. This will lead them to respond, ask questions, and most of all, it gets their attention. As you go along, jot down notes. We have the tendency to forget, so it is important that we have notes to refer to. Just like the example, you can end your class by saying, "I hope you feel better soon. I know that you have been under the weather, but I really appreciate you coming. Thanks and take care, Tara." And when you see them the next time, you can ask, "How are you? Are you feeling better now?" It also makes the experience more personalized in such a way that the students feel that you pay attention, you remember, and that you truly care. On the other hand, not all students can be responsive, so it is very important that you always be patient. Slow down and repeat if necessary. Be empathetic by thinking, how would you like to be taught if you were in their position? In doing so, guide the students to the correct answers. You can say encouraging words like, almost there. Do you want to try again? Or, there's something you'd like to add? Never say, that's wrong, incorrect. No, not like that. That will just be disheartening. Instead, you can say, this is more proper. What's more appropriate is, please repeat after me. How about you pronounce the words this way? Let's try using another word. You are going to redirect them to keep them on the right track. Also allow the students to think and never finish the sentences for them. You're giving them the impression that you're in a hurry and you cannot wait for them. It may also be perceived as somewhat rude. Also, please don't use technical terms that they don't understand. If you're going to use, for example, grammar jargons, make sure that you explain it in layman's terms. Please don't be too technical. Sometimes it scares the students away. Remember that they are not perfect. They're still learning, so please be considerate. And if they really struggle to say something, then try to do it again. Practice. But if they don't really pronounce it well, don't get stuck there. If there's a little progress, like you can understand them, even though it is not perfect, then congratulate them and say, good job. Last but not the least is adding value to the experience. Catch a few words or phrases that need to be highlighted. Constantly use the message box to type in pronunciation guide or short meaning of certain words. We suggest that you install Encarta Dictionary to your PC, or you can probably use any website that has an audio pronunciation guide. You can capitalize the syllable with stress if you want to type it in the message box. Instead of using certain dictionary symbols, you can type it according to how you pronounce it, like amaze. And you can also put in the meaning of the word. Another thing is send them a meaningful feedback. Address them by their name and don't forget to mention yours as well. In giving feedback, allow the 4-to-1 rule of motivation. 4 positive things and 1 negative. You may say, I like the way you read the articles, you pronounced the words clearly, you understood the story very well, and you were able to share your thoughts properly. One area of opportunity would be using more compound sentences, meaning to say that you're going to combine 2 sentences by adding and or but to sound it more natural, instead of using 3 single sentences in a row. Is that okay? End the conversation with a memorable clause and sincerely thank them and invite them to see you again. You can send a message in a chat box like, it has been a delight having conversation with you, Tara. With your determination, I believe you can achieve your goals. Thank you for sharing me your dream and I look forward to seeing you next time. Remember, ambition is the path to success. Something like that. Always take note of something valuable about the learner. Some students may openly share about their personal life, like it's my daughter's birthday today or my wife is having a baby soon. Take note of this. It's the connection that counts a lot. Your students are not just but your clients, they can also be your friends. If we make them feel that they belong and that they are important, we also make them feel that they are like family and they will return to you because they can always find home in you. Your concern could mean their confidence, trust, and hope. That's how you're going to earn credibility and respect. Thanks be to God for another opportunity to serve you all. This has been Kathy, your trainer. To God be the glory.